Sawadee khap, my farangutan friends and puan khun Thai, and welcome to another hot cup video. This time we've got, I think you pronounce it, Jaew Hon noodles, Zapp. Zapp is usually quite spicy, isn't it? Got some flames on there. Could be talking mouth on fire. Good job I've got some water. I'm going to have some now because it's very hot in Thailand, as most people who are here will know. That's better. Anyway, how are you all diddling? I'm fine. There was a woman that I know. Don't know whether she's still alive. Hopefully she is. She was getting on a bit in a place where I used to work. And she used to say, when you turn around to her and you'd say, how are you? She'd say, oh, I'm fair to Middleton. Which was supposed to be fair to middling. That's how we normally say it. But fair to Middleton. Middleton was the town just up the road. And she used to say, fair to Middleton. So I'm fair to Middleton, basically, today. Right, so hot cup instant noodles. We know we've seen it before. Not this one. But I'm talking about this hole at the top. Do you remember I tried to get a ping pong ball to go round on it? Didn't work, did it? What you like? No pressure. Anyway, we should know it by now. What's in here? If you've seen the other videos, we have our utensils, cutlery, plastic. They go over there for now. We've got some spices in there, I believe, and this pot here is the noodles. And inside we have our heating bag for food. 50 grams, does that say? Heating bag. We've been through this before. You've got all these icons. Don't touch it with wet hands. Don't burn it. Don't use it in a confined space, although it does look like somebody in a glass chamber being gassed, I guess. I don't know. Don't use hot water with it. And that last one there. No cutting. Don't cut it. The actual bag inside, not this. You have to cut this to get it out, obviously. There. You're not going to put hot water onto the bag. Anyway, I'm just going to put the camera on pause because I've just remembered I forgot my scissors again. So I'll do that and then we'll get it all set up. Okay? And as if by magic, the YouTuber appears. Actually, not on camera. I'm off camera, but I've got my trusty scissors so I can get everything up and running. So, first thing we need to do is get the noodles going. So, oh, do you know what it's got? It's got a leaf inside it. Look there, a leaf. Let's have a smell. Oof. Yeah, a leaf. Put that on the side there. Get the old seasonings into the noodles. I think it was 10 minutes last time, wasn't it? And remember, I couldn't read the instructions because they're really small, and I've got really bad eyesight when it comes to things written small. There you go, there's the spices. Ooh, smells quite tangy. Tangy. I'll just have a little taste of it dry. Oh yeah. Spicy and lemony. Or limey, I would guess. Limey. Blimey, it's a limey. Anyway, let's shove this on here. Because obviously limeys used to be the nickname for people from the UK, didn't it? I think it was something to do with scurvy and sailors and all that kind of shenanigans. Right, so Let me just put that to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So I've put the dry packet there of flavours in, and we're just going to pour some water in there now. Other waters are available, not just water from Sing. For some unknown reason, people I know seem to really like this water. Water's water. As far as I'm concerned, it just tastes the same to me. Although I have had some water, you know, when it's been filtered. I better dry my hands. Don't want to be taking that bag out and set myself on fire. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've had water where it's been filtered and things like that, where it's kind of tasted really earthy. Right. So yeah, I suppose it does taste different. There's the bag with the powder in. That basically gets hot. We put that in there like that. And then we get our water. We pour it over the bag. Thus. Then we get our noodles and we put them back in here. Thus. Don't know what I'm saying thus. I sound really old-fashioned. Thus spake. Thus spake our man in Bangkok. Right, here's the lid. I'm going to put that on. Push it down like that. Now, if everything goes to plan, this should start steaming. There it goes. Look at that already. Woo! Good head of steam there. Toot toot. Okay, now this kind of steams and then doesn't steam and then steams again, then doesn't steam. But we've got to leave this for 10 minutes. So while that's doing, I'm just going to go off and do some other stuff. These are 35 baht, by the way. I got this one from... Where did I get it from? Was it Tesco? It might have been Tesco, this one. I've got another one on the way as well. The Marla one. Remember the Marla? I keep saying, oh, get the hot cup Marla. Yeah, well, I've got it now. I've got one of them. I'm just doing this one first because that's the way I feel. This has got... Let's just have a look. So looking at this, it's got chilies in it, lemongrass, lime leaves, I guess those are, and actual lime flavouring. So that's what I'm tasting. So it's going to be hot and spicy. Hot and spicy, just like me. Not. Anyway, let's leave that, and I'll come back in 10 minutes and try the noodles. I'm going to be using chopsticks if I can find some. Well, by the magic of video editing, we are 10 minutes in. It's still steaming, still going, puffing away like an old smoker there. Should be ready to eat, shouldn't it? Should we have a sneaky peek? Might be hot. Whoa. Hi. It might be hot. Might be. It definitely is. Took my skin off my hand there. I'm going to use a hanky. Don't worry, it's clean. Come on. Right, here we go. So, this is our Jaew Hon Zapp Hot Cup instant noodles. There you go. Let's give it a bit of a stir. Oh, it's a bit watery. Last time it was a bit too... Well, I wouldn't say thick, but it was... Oh, there's a mushroom. I think it's a mushroom. What do you think? Put it back under there. Looks a bit dry. Oh, it could be ginger, maybe. There's the leaf. Nice and soggy now. Right, well, let's give this a go. Get it down the old Gregory pack. Ooh. Just sitting down. I'm using this little lid, a bit like a plate in case I drop any of the noodles. Oh, there's water all over the table. I wonder if that's steam that's come off. Do you know what? That ball might have worked on this one. Right, put that on there. Lift it up to my mouth. Blowing it. Okay, yeah. As you probably know anyway, I kind of like these noodles. They remind me, they're a bit salty actually, but these remind me of mama noodles. I think it's the tom yum mama noodle that you get in the pot. That's what it reminds me of, the flavour. Not at all unpleasant, but as I always say, it's better to get the noodles from a noodle shop and get the proper item rather than these dehydrated ones. They're good to have in. They're good to have in if you've got nothing like today. Here's the story of this week, actually. I made some scouse over the weekend and I had some on Monday. Missed out on Tuesday, had some Wednesday, which was yesterday, and I just didn't fancy eating scouse again. There's only so much scouse you can have. Scouse and bread. I got some pickled vegetables, which was a mistake. You're supposed to have it with pickled cabbage or beetroot, and I didn't have either. So I went to have a look to see if I could find some, and ended up getting some pickled vegetables, which was a mistake because they were all right, but they were very salty and sugary at the same time and not vinegary, and it was the vinegar that I wanted, if you know what I mean. If you've ever had tater ash, as we say in Manchester, or potato ash, or scouse, I have to admit I think I've only ever had scouse once before in a pub somewhere back in the day. You want a little bit of vinegar in there, that vinegary sour tangy taste, and the vegetables didn't do it. So if you're ever stuck for beetroot or pickled cabbage, don't bother getting the pickled vegetables because it's not the same unless you're only getting a small amount. I got a bag, I think it was a kilo's worth, and I don't think I'm going to be using the rest of it, unfortunately, so that was a waste of money. I'll get some beetroot next time. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's try the sauce. I'm going to use the spoon that came with it. Got the old scissors on it because I can't open it as is. The wonderful black spoon and fork made of plastic. One-use plastic yet again. They should do something about that, shouldn't they, really? One-use plastic. It's not the thing anymore, is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, very salty and tangy. I'm not really getting the heat. No real heat there. As in spicy heat, I don't mean it's in hot. It is actually quite hot, as you've seen me burning my fingers. It's all right. It's not bad. Anyway, as I say, this is my tea for tonight. But I'll enjoy it. Anyway, I don't know if you picked that up. There's a car alarm going off somewhere. Very professional. So anyway, I'm going to finish that there. I'm going to go away and eat my noodles, and then I don't know, watch a bit of telly, I suppose. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you did like the video, give us a like. Why not share with your friends, or even consider subscribing? It's absolutely free. You don't have to pay. And it helps the channel. It's growing. We're getting there, slowly but surely, like a little snail making its way down a racetrack. We're getting there. We're getting a few more subscribers. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm in Bangkok, travel, food and lifestyle.